What's going on, guys? This is Bo here. I just top 8'd the Indianapolis regional. I was playing MALISS. I don't know. I hadn't played in a while. I think a lot of people know that. I've been playing like Time Wizard and stuff. So I just wanted to play like all these new decks are out, like all the Justice Hunter stuff, and I don't know too much about all of it, but I just wanted to play like a really basic deck that has been out for a while and I know how to play or whatever. And I think this deck lines up really well into all the new decks. So I'll just get into the list. It's like really quick. My MALISS deck isn't too special. There's a couple of things, but nothing crazy. So double Dormouse, double White Rabbit, 3 Cheesy Cats. This is like a little bit of a debate thing, 2 or 3 of these, but I'm a big fan of 3. You just want like the names that revive themselves, because it's like the debate is either like 3 of these or like 3 of these, the Dormouses or Marsh Hares or whatever, and like I don't know. I think 2 of these is like perfect. You never like draw it too often or anything like that. I don't know. You can play usually like if this card resolves, you just like draw 2 extra cards, just literally play through anything. That's like standard MALISS stuff. Everybody knows that. 3 backup Adagnister, 1 Wizard Adagnister. Nothing crazy. I wish I drew these cards more often. They're broken. And then played 3 Ash Blossom to beat like Charmies and stuff. I don't really like this card. If you're not ashing like a Charmy specifically, like it feels like it's like really low impact. Like you do it against like Vanquished Soul and it doesn't hit enough because they have like 10 cards that all do the same thing. Same with Yummy. Like you can hit like the Obedient Schooled or whatever, but like I don't know. They just like usually have another guy anyway, so it's like it's hard. 3 Wallows. The card's broken. Every deck plays it. Or they should probably. Then a couple of interesting hand traps. This is like kind of interesting. Just 2 Bestials. It used to be a lot more, but now that the format's changed, I think just like playing the 2 is correct. This card, I don't even like. People are telling me like it's good against Yummy, so maybe you should still play more. And I'm not convinced at all that like this card's like still really that good against Yummy or whatever. It just feels like the scenarios where like they go summon their first Yummy, activate field spell, try to revive or whatever. Usually they always have extenders or whatever, so it feels like it's not correct. So I don't think I would have played this card at all in my main deck if I wasn't playing MALISS, where I could have used it on my own cards when it's not good versus their deck. I don't know. And then double Nibiru. This card wasn't in my deck until last night, but Aaron Levy told me to play it. Super broken. Just good against all the new decks. The Yummy deck plays right into it. Like you just like catch them before they make Herald and they play into it. The Vanquished Soul deck, if they're going second, they have to summon more than 5 to like kill you or whatever, so it's good there. I don't like it very much against that new deck, the Draco Tail deck. I didn't like it there, but it's like fine otherwise. It was pretty good most of the day. Every time I drew it, I didn't die, so it was pretty good. 2 Ogre against the new decks specifically, it's pretty good. It has applications against like MALISS. You hit like Link 2s and all the basic stuff or whatever, but nothing crazy. It's like really good. This is good against like the Vanquished Soul field spell. It's like pretty good against the Yummy field spell, a couple other Yummy cards. Again, not that good against Draco Tail, but probably not going to play against that much. And it's like fine against like just all the big random stuff or whatever. But I think it's like important enough against like the new decks. I think this card should probably be a new deck. Double DD Crow. DD Crow's fine. The idea is that you can't Bestial, what's that card called? The new card, Lupus? Yeah. The Canine card? Yeah, like you can't Bestial that, so I figured that this is good against this, and it's like good against like, it's supposed to be good against like Yummy, Draco Tail, all that kind of stuff, but it feels like kind of low impact, so I'm actually not 100% convinced I would run this again. But it was fine today. It was okay.
Would you play like Bell or something over it if you did?
Well, I did play Bell also.
Okay.
So a lot of 2-ofs in the monster lineup. Like I was trying all the ones that are supposed to be good against all the new decks. So just like a lot of variants in the hand trap. There's like a lot of them, but MALISS just needs like Dormouse, and you'll win the game if you have 4 of these and Dormouse usually. So
did you like the Bells?
Bells is pretty good. Bell's pretty good. It hits like a lot of random stuff. This one's actually pretty good against Draco Tail, so I actually like it. It just hits a bunch of stuff, and they all beat like what's a card called the like Ripper. They prevent Ripper from coming out because they all do something to beat Lupus and Grave. Like these prevent Lupus from coming out. This you can just ogre the Lupus. It's like pretty good. That's it for the monsters. There's a bunch of monsters. Most of the hand traps are monsters. And then for spells, 2 Underground, Mirror, every deck plays these. Gold Sarcophagus, Terraforming, every deck plays these. They're broken. I made a Callby. It's supposed to be like pretty good. Same thing, like it hits Lupus, and it hits like Yummy cards and Draco Tail cards and all that. It's like good against Wallows and Meowls and just all that basic stuff that you always play it for. And then I main deck these. These were pretty cool. I main deck the thrusts and the talents. So I've been doing this for a little while in Malice, even before Nationals, and I haven't seen a whole lot of people do it or whatever, but I really, really like it. It's pretty good. Like it gets you to your it gets you to your traps if you go first. So like they have to interact with you because you're playing Malice, or they will not win if you go first completely uninterrupted. Like nothing beats it. So they have to play into this. Like even if it's like draw face charming or standby or whatever, like they play into it. So you're always setting traps, and if they do anything, like even game 1, you can like just get to Gold Sarg or terraforming or something like that. So it's like it's like unbelievable as Senator. If you go second, like you have this card, like I feel like I didn't just like never lose or whatever. Talents was fine. Talents did what it was supposed to. There's still basic stuff. But I really, really like this. It frees up a lot of room in the side deck too. A lot of people side deck these with like the going first traps or whatever. And I like that I have these in the main deck, so that way I have room for like more cards in my side deck, which I think is underappreciated in Thrust. So I wish people like main deck the Thrust. And then the trap cards, 3 Dominus Impulse. This is the genuine, in my opinion, best card in Yu-Gi-Oh! That has not changed with any of the new cards that came out. This is just unbelievable. Everybody knows why it's unbelievable, but that card's so insane. And then just 2 Malice traps.
Yeah.
I don't know why people were cutting this like a couple months ago. This card's broken. I used it like every game 1. That was the main deck. And then for
How many cards in the main?
43.
Okay.
Which I've been playing 43 like since Nationals and like a couple tournaments before. It's been fine. I only bricked 1 time today, so other than that, it was pretty good. And the extra deck: Link Rebo, Link Spider, Link Disciple, Saladin Great Almirage, just all the Link ones. They all come up. This comes up if you get nibbed. Like this comes up if you draw backups. This one functions more as a light to banish with access code talker, so it blows up a 3rd card. That happens way more than using it. I've noticed, like as an arrow to like point to your firewall or like do anything like that. So it's like it's whatever, but it's fine. It gets the job done. It's like I don't know. People were playing like 2 of these before, and I think the 1-in-1 makes sense. I never needed 2 of these, and I summoned this one more than that one today, and so it's fine. The Link 2s, just all the extenders. Splash Mage, Cyber's Wicked, Dark Charmer, Haggard Lizardos. So the cards are all broken. They're all extenders. They all get you to more guys. Just summon all of them every game. They're all broken. And then SP Little Knight, which I used a couple times today. Nothing crazy. It's hard to summon this. You get Cyber's locked a lot. And then the 3 Malice Links, the 3 best Link monsters in Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm convinced, I don't know, they do everything. They really need to ban this. They probably also need to ban this one, honestly. I think they need to ban both. Both cards are beyond broken. And then Link 4 is nothing crazy. Bomber, which I used a couple times today. I did like the Bomber setup where you like summon the Cyber's Wicked and then you do like Bomber underneath it. If they don't have an answer for like Cyber's Wicked or like Bomber, you'd like win every time you did that. So I did that a couple times. Access code talker to kill people, just for all the reasons. And then I chose for my 15, it was Firewall Dragon. Like, it could be Firewall Dragon or it could be like Ally Code or anything like that, but like, I don't know. I wanted this one because my deck has a million hand traps in it, so I wanted to like Link Decoder, summon this, put hand traps back. Like when you get hand trapped, like end on this and SP or whatever. Just like do all the basic stuff. And then for the side deck, 3 Lancius. I think you still need this card. Malice isn't that popular with like all the new decks or whatever, but I don't know. I played against a couple people today. Like at least one person said that they did not side deck Lancia anymore, and I don't know. I think that's a mistake. This deck is still too powerful. I think you have to play it. Good against the Krishron deck too, which I played once today, and the Krishron deck is like super good. It got way better, so I think that card needs to be in your deck. I side deck the Drolls because you don't play against Mitsurugi that often anymore. I played against Zero today, so I just don't think you need to main deck this anymore. It's bad into Malice. It's okay against the new decks. It's like sometimes good against Vanquish Soul, but sometimes it's terrible. Pretty bad into Drago Test. Like I think you just side it like where you need it. Temple Perulia. These could have been main deck, maybe instead of like the Crows, maybe. But I wanted the Crow because it's good against like all the new decks or whatever. But you can draw a Crow when you go first or second as opposed to this. But this one's still pretty good. Usually like whichever 2 of ended up being really bad in the matchup came out for these like game 2 or game 3, whichever game that I go second in after game 1. Nothing crazy there. I played Harpy's Feather Duster for the Thrust. And then I played 3. This is like the only like maybe cool card I played Deck Lockdown. It's not cool because it's like a degenerate floodgate or whatever, but I think it's cool because like a lot of people were playing Mistaken Arrest, and I think this card is way better than Mistaken Arrest against the new decks or whatever. It lasts for 2 whole turns, and it counts like special summons as well, which is really, really important. Like I did it to one of my Yummy opponents today, where I made a board and I activated this, and he couldn't activate Obedient School, he couldn't activate like he had engage in hand, like his hand was unbelievable, and he couldn't do a single thing under this. Like his yummy like he had cup C2, I think. Like he just literally like couldn't do nothing. Like against Vanquish Soul, like mistaken arrest is good. I don't think that card's bad, but like this lasts for 2 whole turns. It lasts on your turn. There's at least, I don't know. It's broken. They have to have an out to this, or you automatically win. And I think you should it's bad, but I think you should side deck some amount of degenerate cards in Malice, just because like you draw so many cards when you go first, games 2 and 3. The priority becomes like always use White Binder to draw and use like Chessy Cat to draw in games 2 and 3. Just like see dumb cards like this, because if they don't have an out to it, they automatically lose every time they win. And Malice plays perfectly under this, so you never ever like lose anything in the games like this. And then I side decked the traps for the thrust. So I just side decked Dimensional Barrier, Artifact, Sanctum, and Mission of the Gnomes. So nothing crazy. I didn't play against a single Mitsurugi, so this one wasn't that good. I never sided a single time. Barrier was good against all the new decks. I drew it a couple times. It was nice. It's okay against Yummy. They can kind of play through it. I've learned today. And then Sanctum, just for like Krishan and Malice and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, that's the deck basically. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to all the boys. Shout out to Gaming. Shout out to CM Games. All the sponsors. Everybody in Kentucky. Everybody in Tennessee. Show everybody love.